Good morning, you guys. It is Wednesday, I believe. Sometimes I lose track of the days of the week. It's Wednesday, and we are gonna leave here in about a half hour to do something really exciting. We are gonna go to an animal shelter and check out a dog. Adam has wanted a dog since the day we got married, but we were not living in a place where we could have one. So we said when we moved into a house, we moved into this place in the summer, played around with the idea of getting a dog, but ultimately decided we would get a dog for Christmas. Yeah, and Christmas is coming pretty soon. So we, the past couple weeks, have been talking a lot about it between me and him, and yeah, about breeds and trying to decide what we wanted. And we have very different opinions. You're so loud. We have very different opinions on the type of dog we want. So he wants a big dog. He really just kind of wants a big dog. There's a few breeds that he really loves. But he would kind of settle for anything kind of big. I want a small dog that doesn't need a ton of exercise and doesn't shed. So we are gonna meet in the middle and just go to an animal shelter. You want more? There's a waffle. I'm cooking a waffle for you, okay? So he went to one of the animal shelters by his work last night and sent me a couple pictures and a video, and we both fell in love with this one. It's a 10-month-old puppy, German Shepherd. He is gorgeous. He is the exact opposite of everything I wanted in a dog, yet like I immediately got super attached. So there is another family who has an application in for him. Look at him walking through his... Oh, you need to sit down? Mama help you?
No.
Okay. He knows where he eats his breakfast.
Yeah.
Yeah, huh? Okay. We are leaving Maddie off the application because we do still want it to be a surprise for her. It's not going to be like a Christmas surprise because we'd be getting the puppy early, way earlier than Christmas. Lincoln is the one I'm concerned about. He loves dogs. He points out every dog, but he loves them from a distance. Anytime he gets close to one, he kind of freaks out. But he's the one I'm concerned about. I want to make sure that they get along well enough. Because I know Maddie would love any dog. And it's funny, it's a German Shepherd, because she has been wanting, since I've met her, she's been talking about getting a cop dog, wanting a cop dog. So it's funny that this is a German Shepherd. So I just feel like overall it fits. It's completely...
Yeah.
Do you take your waffle on the couch? No, we don't eat waffles on the couch. I do now, Mom. It's good?
Yeah.
Oh, good. So, yeah. So we're going to leave here in about a half hour. It's an hour drive. We'll meet Adam there. So, I'm excited. I'm super excited. Adam and I were talking about names last night. So, I really hope we get this dog. Oh, you saying bye? Should I end the clip? Okay. Lincoln says bye. Oh, you got a sock?
Yeah.
Yep, you got a sock.
Yes.
Pants?
No.
You smelling them to see if they're dirty?
No.
Yep. Are they dirty?
No.
Yeah.
Yes.
What about that? Smell it?
Yeah.
Should you do a sniff test?
No.
Yep. Okay, can you put your clothes in the laundry? Nope, that's a clean. Try again. Put in there. Red one. Good. This one. Good job. Sock. And sock. All right. All right, we have got to go. We gotta go meet a doggy. Yeah. Do you want to go see a doggy?
Daddy.
Doggy. You can go see a doggy? Lincoln, what do you see? See bunnies? Good morning. It's Thursday. I really suck at vlogging this week. I'm sorry. But I do want to tell you about yesterday. It was a crazy day. So we went to the animal shelter. I didn't film a lot inside because I just kind of wanted to be in the moment. But they had in the waiting area, they had an area where the bunnies were and then an area where little kittens were. And so Lincoln went up to like the windows and he was just fascinated. He was loving it. He had a lot of fun checking out the bunnies. We saw the puppy and he is super cute. He isn't very big for a German Shepherd and he's not going to grow a lot more, they said. He's pretty much fully grown as he is, so it's like a perfect mid-size for us. Probably the biggest I would go dog-wise, so that's good. And he is a little bit jumpy, he's a little bit hyper, but not anything crazy. He's still a puppy, he's only 10 months old, and I think we can obviously train him and it'll be okay. Lincoln did okay with him. He pet him right away, but then the puppy kept licking his face and Lincoln did not like that. That's when Lincoln was like, okay, leave me alone, and would back up and would go to me or would go to Adam. But towards the end, we started playing catch with him, or fetch. So Lincoln would throw this little tennis ball and the dog would run after it, and Lincoln thought that was awesome. Like, he thought it was so funny. And he would try to get out of the dog's mouth, but we didn't want him going near there. The dog is still kind of bitey, in a playful way, not in a hurtful way. Like, he had my entire hand in his mouth, and was holding it there with his teeth, but was not biting. It didn't hurt. There was no pressure at all. He did bite my lip once when he jumped up, and that did kind of hurt. But it wasn't on purpose. It wasn't intentional. Like, it was an accident. So I wasn't bothered by it, and I know we'd get him trained not to jump and stuff, so I'm not worried. There is another family who has an application in before us, and it's a first come first serve basis, but their applications expire after 5 days. So within the 5-day time period before the application expires, the entire family on the application would need to come for an interaction. And so they were on their very last day and the family hadn't come in yet. So they had until close of business yesterday, which was 8 o'clock. So we called them around 7:30 just to see what happened, if they came in, and the family did come in. However, they were telling us we are now the first application. The interaction did not go well. So on one side, it's a good thing, but on the other side, like, what happened during that interaction that didn't go well? I'm thinking if he was just like he was with us, I can see how that, like, a mom with a young kid like me would have concerns about his jumping, about the biting or whatever, but I think it's all trainable. I think it's fine, so I'm not super worried. I expressed my concerns to Adam, and he's looking for people who specifically train German Shepherds. And agrees that he does need to be trained. He needs to be able to walk on a leash without pulling. There are certain things that we need to just train him. He's a puppy right now. So he's a bigger puppy, but he's a puppy, so I'm not worried. Lincoln cried the entire way home, It was awful. I put him right down for a nap when we got here. And about like an hour into his nap, hour and a half in, the doorbell rings. And I go answer it thinking, I don't know, Amazon sometimes rings our door. Like, it was this guy sitting there and he had a thing of Lysol and he like handed it to me and I'm like, okay, thanks. And saying how his boss is making him hand out free product. And he's like, and I also get like a $40 bonus if I show you how the spot remover works. And he's like, you don't have to buy it or anything. Do you have any stains? And I'm like, well, okay, I guess so, sure. It turned into like a 2-hour plus vacuum cleaning demonstration in my house by this girl. And it like never ended. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is not worth it. And Lincoln's up in his crib the whole time. And I'm like, okay. The girl was very nice though. And she saw my Book of Mormon sitting out, and we had a really good discussion about religion. And she had me look up to see if there was any meeting houses where she lives. And I don't know. It could just be she was trying to sell and trying to like be interested in the things I was interested in. Or it could have been genuine. I don't know. And I feel like it's not my place to judge. So I just kind of put the information out there. If you ask me, I'm going to tell you. And she was wrapping up. And I kept checking the app to see where Adam was. Because I know, like, oh man, I don't want him walking into this. I'm going to hear about it forever. And sure enough, she was like just getting ready to leave. And he walks in the door. And he's like, his face was like a classic. And I just started cracking up. I just couldn't help it. Because I know, like, I knew I was never going to buy the vacuum. It was over $2,000. It was like $2,500. I'm never going to do that. Like, never. I'm just humoring her. And, yeah, she tries to sell him. And his face the whole time is like, no, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? It was really funny. But she did finally leave, and I got a lecture, which was deserved. Yes, I should not let strangers in the house. Yeah, I get it. I'm never going to answer the door again. So, yeah, that was my afternoon. It soaked up my entire afternoon.